All right. Thanks everyone for joining us on time for a quick revision of some very important pointers. Today is a very interesting day because we are going to be looking at some really important and exciting questions that are going to come from the sphere of world writings. Okay. So that is something that we're going to be specifically covering today. We will be, of course, looking at both the short story related questions, the novel related questions that come from the spectrum of world literature, various interesting writers which have commonly been asked multiple times, be it Dostoevsky, be it Flaubert, be it, Leo Tolstoy. You keep on getting all of these writers again and again. It's very important for all of us to actually review and revise them. So today on day three, day one, we looked at, different movements in poetry. Day two, we looked at American poetry specifically. And day three today, I wanted to actually continue with poetry, but I thought let me just give you flavors of other units also so that you understand that what are the typical question bank that you can expect, what are the typical scope of writers that you can all expect. Okay, so let me just share my screen so that it's going to be a lot more easier for all of you to actually sort of cover it up with me. So let me just share it up and let me ensure that I disable annotations for all of you, which I've done. Okay, great. So let's just quickly get started. Let me also take a look at the comments section so that I will be able to simultaneously see your comments as well. Good afternoon, Rahul Viraj. Good afternoon, Komal Upadhyay. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Let me just keep the comment section also over here so that I'll be able to see your comments and I'll be able to accordingly see that, how are you responding? What are you basically doing? It's going to be a lot more easier and fun. Okay. All right. So here we go. Here we go. Okay. 1 minute. I am not able to look at the comments. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So let me just quickly get started. This, like I said, is day three. What are we going to be focusing on? I hope I'm audible to everybody. My voice is clear, loud and clear to everyone. You're all able to hear me. There are no problems whatsoever. Could you please confirm? Good afternoon, Preeti. I'm glad that you were able to make it. Perfect. Thanks so much for confirming. Okay. Now, see, there are a lot of these questions that get concentrated on multiple writers, and we'll see the diversity of writers that are coming in. All right. Good afternoon, Anu. Anu was one of the first people to actually join in. Good, good. Okay. So let's quickly get started. All right. Now, this is Dostoevsky. Dostoevsky is again a very important writer, be it Russian literature, be it your French writings, be it your Spanish writings, Italian writings. वैसे नॉन ब्रिटिश में यूरोपियन के अंदर इटालियन राइटर्स, फ्रेंच राइटर्स, रशियन राइटर्स, जर्मन राइटर्स, ये हमें करने ही होते हैं. इनसे आपको क्वेश्चंस ऑफ कोर्स पूछे जाते हैं. So why don't all of you put them in a sequential order? Why don't all of you try and put these in a sequential order? Why don't you just put them in a sequential order overall? Just put them in the order that you're going to be able to see them. What is the order where we can see we have Notes from the Underground, we have Crime and Punishment, we have The Idiot, we've got the Brothers Karamazov, we've got Poor Folk. What is the correct sequential order? What is the correct sequential order that we are able to see? Excellent. Good attempt. Good attempt, Rahul. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. So Poor Folk is coming in first. Let's just take a look, a bird's eye view. See, chronology based questions are definitely going to be coming from important writers. This is also a previous year question that we've taken. So this is something which is mandatory for all of us to actually cover and look at, right? Now, Poor Folk by Dostoevsky, when was it published? It was published in 1846. That is where what you're able to see on your screen as well. Notes from the Underground, a very important work that is trying to talk about existentialism. That is one of the first pioneering works related to nihilism as well that you're able to see. That is coming in 1864. 1864. Crime and Punishment is coming in 1866. The Idiot is coming in 1869. Brother Karamazov is coming in 1880. So this is the correct sequential order of Dostoevsky's writings. Crime and Punishment is, of course, a cult work because of the character of Raskolnikov that gets created. He is not guilty of the crime that he has committed at all, which is a very fascinating point to see and observe that what really happens overall. So that is another major aspect that you're largely able to see. Okay. All the texts are equally important. You need to know little tidbits about all the texts, like Crime and Punishment. You need to understand the character of Rodion Raskolnikov, how he's trying to justify his sin. He's trying to talk about the fact that they were as it is old. He's not having any repugnance. He's having, there is no repentance that you're largely able to see. And that is something where we are able to look at the psychological torment overall. So that is also a very important part that you're largely able to see when you talk about crime and punishment. So Dostoevsky's writings, be it Brother Karamazov, there have been questions that have been asked, notes from undergrounds, questions have been asked. Poor folk, we usually questions haven't come, but this question is the previous year question, which was in set them in chronological order. Brother Karamazov, again, Karamazov family that you're able to see, the three sons, the names of the three sons that you're largely able to see. Aapka Grand Inquisitor chapter, this question has also come in, right? You're largely able to see, I think the video got frozen a little bit. So this question also comes in. This question about, the Grand Inquisitor, this question also comes in when you look at the Brother Karamazov, right? So Brother Karamazov is also a very important work which we are able to look at. Again, please remember all of these writings that are commonly asked, right? You need to be very clear. You need to know about them. You really need to understand all of them. The Idiot, again, a very fascinating work. What is the idiot trying to talk about? The idiot is trying to talk about how, you're trying to preserve your innocence in a damn corrupting world overall. So that is another major story that comes across, right? So who is this? Is the direct question that you're largely able to see. There's Prince Minchkin who's coming in. Who is Prince Munchkin? He's a childlike figure. What is he suffering from? He's suffering from epilepsy, right? He's returning back. He's returning to Russia from the Swiss sanatorium. And thanks to COVID, we all understand what is a sanatorium. We are all able to actually understand what really happens when you are trying to be kept in a quarantine like environment overall. So that is something that we all understand. So all of these works, ye sare mein, chahe Brother Karamazov ho jaye, the Grand Inquisitor scene, or the idiot over here, Prince Minchkin's character, all of these characters, all of these questions have come in. Demons is also there. Demons also called as, the possessed devil. So again, provincial Russian town, Russian writings, Russian literature. So in Russian writings, Dostoevsky, Gorky, Leo Tolstoy, all of these writers are trying to shape the 19th century Russian literature that is coming in. All of these people are trying to tell us more about the 19th century Russian writings that we're largely able to see overall. Okay? So please keep that in mind. Please remember that this is something that, you largely will have to keep in mind. Notes from the underground. Notes from the underground. Why is that important? Notes from the underground is important because, it was a precursor. It's not that suddenly Arthur Schopenhauer, Kierkegaard, they're all coming in or existentialism develop ho jata hai. That's not the case at all. You have writings like Notes from Underground that are actually laying down the foundations of existentialism. What is it, to live a life? What do you mean by life overall? So ये सारे के सारे जो important questions हैं, ये सारे पूछे जाते हैं, right? In these works. So therefore, they are very, very important. So please make a note of it. Poor Folk, Notes from Underground, Crime and Punishment, The Idiot, Brother Karamazov. Yahi chahe, you can just pause and take a look at these summaries also. Try to review, try to put it in your head, try to understand the chronological sequence because this has also been asked overall. So, you never know that sometimes when a question comes in, there can be just a question on, say, the idiot, or there can just be a question on crime and punishment, which has been the case overall. Gambler is again another important story, which is telling you about this tutor who's obsessed with gambling. Why I have included, this in today's class is because of the fact that, वी आर ऑल एबल टू सी आजकल आईपीएल चल रहा है आईपीएल में क्या हो रहा होता है एवरीवनस प्लेइंग ड्रीम 11 नाउ व्हाट इज दैट इज आल्सो पीपल आर ट्राइंग टू actually gamble their money. So these gamings, there are places like Vietnam where a lot of people have become hardcore gamers. They that what they do on a day-to-day basis is gaming. So that is also a form of gambling, right? Again, all of these people, even Peter Carey, the Australian writer, he's talking about Gambler, the compulsive gambling aspect in Oscar and Lucinda, the Booker Award-winning book that you had. So that was very interesting. That how he was also able to understand the psychology. It's not that they don't want to. Addiction is something. It's not that you don't want to get out of it. For instance, if I may love drinking Coca-Cola, it's not that I don't know that it's bad. It's hazardous. But the fact that okay, it gives a phase. You got addicted. Your body has got addicted, and it becomes a little difficult for you to actually overcome that. But the reality. So that is how this work is also very important. All right. So please keep that in mind. Poor Folk, unfortunately, very lesser known. This was the debut work. This was written in epistolary format. तो ये आपका first important work था. Most of the people actually forget that. Brother Karamazov towards the end and Poor Folk at the beginning. That is how, these works are actually going on. So you sort of need to keep, this particular aspect in mind. All right. So please remember that. Please sort of keep this in mind because, these kind of basic questions get asked and you ideally should be able to answer these questions. Okay. The House of the Dead is also, a work that he's written. It's a semi-autobiographical work, which is talking about his own days in the Siberian prison camp that he was in. So, that is what this work is actually trying to talk about, but very interesting work overall. Okay, moving on to the next question very quickly. थोड़ा सा speed बढ़ाते हैं, थोड़े questions और practice करते हैं. This is the question that has come. Which of the following writers pioneered the Australian Aboriginal movement? सिर्फ एक राइटर नहीं है, 2 या 3 राइटर भी हो सकते हैं. सो ये क्या था, ये मैंने इसमें आपको वो नहीं दिया है, बट इसमें like A, B, C, D, E, and you had to choose that which of the following was the correct sequence that you had. So what is the correct answer? When we talk about Australian Aboriginal writings, what is the correct answer over here? Very good. Yes. Very good. Very good. So again, your Aboriginal writers that are coming in, the way that they're contributing altogether, how are they playing a very, very key role? चाहे वो land rights हो उनके, चाहे वो overall rights हो, you're able to see that these writers are trying to literally talk about the fact that, we really need to preserve them. We really need to protect them altogether. So extremely, extremely important, right? So you're absolutely right. So Kevin Gilbert, Odero Nunkul, right? So Nunkul is also part of this. Jack Davies is a part of it, right? Jack Davies is a part of it that you're able to see. Judith Wright and A.D. Hope, these are two important Australian poets, okay? These are two important Australian poets. They necessarily don't really have any correlation per se that you're able to see between these aspects overall, all right? So please sort of keep this in mind. Okay. All right. Let's just quickly now. So these are the writers. These are the writers that we're largely able to see. Udero Nunkul, Kevin Gilbert, Jack Davies. All of these are there. All right. All of these are writers that you're largely able to see. Let's just explore. 1 second. All right, let's just please explore. Let's just please very, very quickly explore these aspects overall so that it becomes a lot more simpler. So Nunkul is Kath Walker. All right, Nunkul is Kath Walker. She was the first published Aboriginal poet, from Australia. And you have a lot of works that are coming in. The Dawn is at hand. This is a very famous collection that you are largely having. Okay, so that is also very, very important. By the way, her poetry was literally activism. She even says that, right? She even talks about it. Very, very renowned. She was advocating the Aboriginal rights. She was like, how would you feel if your land is taken away? How would you feel? You'd feel terrible, right? What are you going to be doing without that? So she was the one who was actually promoting, she was the one who was actually talking about land rights. She was trying to talk about activism overall. She was raising awareness about Aboriginal Australians because people didn't even know about them at all to begin with. And she was one of the first Aboriginal Australians to actually publish a book of poetry. Just like yesterday, when we were looking at American poetry, and I told you about Anne Bradstreet as one of the first important writer, 10th Muse lately sprung up in America. Similarly, when you talk about Aboriginal rights, Nunkul Kath Walker plays a very critical role. Kevin Gilbert is also, of course, there that you are having. Alex Wright is another Aboriginal writer. आपको Aboriginal writers दोनों के पता होने चाहिए, Australian as well as Canadian. Canadian के अंदर हमारा क्या है, मेती writers आ गए हैं. Beatrice Cullerton is very important for us, and so is very, very important Maria Campbell. And we'll talk about that. We'll cover that also. So, you need to know about them. These are the people who are actually trying to talk about, the so-called Methi blood. That is coming in. And over here, what are you able to see? Alex Wright is 1%. Magical realism is a style of writing that we're able to see. Carpentaria is a writing. ये आपका as it is exam में पूछा जा चुका है. Carpentaria is written by Alex Wright. Alex Wright is the person who's writing Carpentaria. Okay, so please sort of keep that in mind. So land rights, the storytelling aspect, the spirituality aspect, everything is something that these people are trying to talk about. Kim Scott is another important Australian Aboriginal writer. Binang is a very, very, very famous book by Kim Scott. Maybe आप लोगों ने syllabus में पढ़ी भी होगी Binang. Very, very important work. One of the first work which was also getting appreciated in the form of the Miles Franklin Award. Kim Scott का Binang is very, very important. ये Noongar community, Noongar culture के बारे में ये लिखती हैं. Kim Scott is writing, लिख रहे हैं about your Noongar community Binang from the Heart 1999, right? Binang from the Heart 1999, very very important. ठीक है, तो ये सारे के सारे आप as it is, Alex Wright, Carpentaria, Udgaru Ningal, Cat Walker के किस तरह से, she's one of the first Aboriginals to actually publish poetry overall. So don't forget all of these things, okay? Don't forget it. Anita Hess आजकल आने लग गए हैं. Tidas is a word. Am I black enough for you? So हो क्या रहा था? People were like कि racism में सिर्फ आप blacks को consider कर रहे थे. What about mixed races? What about mulattoes? That is where Canadian literature of Beatrice Cullerton and Maria Campbell is also trying to talk about the same, that it's just not black and white. There are various shades of races that we need to sort of start speaking about, that we need to sort of start looking at. So that is a very important thing. So Anita Hess is also one of the urban Aboriginal writers who's trying to talk about Aboriginal motherhood, who's trying to talk about the Aboriginal people and the population overall. That is what Anita Hess is actually trying to do. That is a very important work. Kevin Gilbert, again, extremely important. Kevin Gilbert, one of the most important figure. इनके जो works हैं, they are addressing racial injustice, cultural identity for the people overall, right? So that is something that you're largely able to see. See the tech upgradation. I'm repeating this again and again. The tech upgradation, I'm doing it. I will take the pack so that I get a webinar access as well. In webinar, it's going to be easier for all of you when I'm trying to meet all of you. It's going to be easier because right now it's very difficult for me to admit people in between. Okay, so that is the reason when I send, I usually am giving you a heads up only कि मैं 15-20 मिनट में अभी आने वाली हूँ. So just stay a little active on the Telegram group altogether. And we will meet every day. Kal bhi, I was really late. I had gone with one of my family members to a doctor's place, but I was very late. But I thought, let me just continue the momentum. वो फिर ऐसा होता है कि otherwise एक दिन छोड़ के फिर you kind of miss it out. So both the shorts also as well as the revision classes, let's just keep it a daily thing till our paper on 21st June. Let's meet regularly. All right, let's meet regularly and cover something or the other. Which is critically important in a structured way from the previous year's questions, from the question banks, nothing else. All right, because at this particular juncture, that is something which is very important, and you'll see majority of your questions, majority of your pointers coming in from here itself. ठीक है, तो ये प्लीज थोड़ा सा याद रख लीजिएगा. रेजिस्टेंस किस तरह से ये इसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. Here, please keep this in mind that a lot of times there are other writers also that get explored. My Place actually was a very famous work, right? My Place was actually a very very famous work. Even when we are talking about, so Sally Morgan की क्या speciality है? Sally Morgan का when you're talking about Vana Moragania, My Place, ये आपके as it is पहले पहले questions आते थे. तो Sally Morgan, एलेक्स राइट, आपका केविन गिलबर्ट हो गए या आपका कैट वॉकर हो गए. सो ऑल ऑफ दीज पीपल आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ऑस्ट्रेलियन एबोरिजिनल राइटर्स फॉर अस. ठीक है, दीज आर वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ऑस्ट्रेलियन एबोरिजिनल राइटर्स दैट वी आर एबल टू सी. सैली मॉर्गन इज पर्टिकुलरली नोन फॉर चिल्ड्रंस राइटिंग. सिंप्लीफाइड वर्जन में आप अपनी कल्चर की स्टोरी बताने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. दैट इज व्हाट यू आर ट्राइंग टू डू बेसिकली. So Aboriginal literature mein you see that they want to actually give voice. It's literally subaltern literature, trying to speak for your people, trying to voice their opinions, trying to talk about what harm has been done to them, trying to be very vocal about what has really gone wrong with them. वो सारी चीजें आप एक तरह से करते हैं when we are looking at Aboriginal writings. Okay, which of the following works is not written by Chinua Achebe? It is not written by Chinua Achebe. It is not a work of Chinua Achebe. What is the correct answer over here? What is the correct answer over here? Which of the following works is not a work which is coming from the pen of Chinua Achebe? Which work is not coming by Chinua Achebe? Very good, Priyanka and Rahul. Weep Not Child is by Gugiwa Thiong'o, who's a Kenyan writer. And here, Chinua Achebe is a Nigerian writer. And Image of Africa is Racism in Conrad's Heart of Darkness. It's a piece of critical appreciation that he's written, not appreciation, rather critiquing, Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness, Arrow of God, No Longer at Ease. These are, of course, the parts of the African trilogy that are getting written by Chinua Achebe. So Weep Not Child is a work by Gugiwa Thiong'o, who's a Kenyan writer. ठीक है, थोड़ा स्पीड पकड़ते हैं, थोड़ी सी स्पीड पकड़ते हैं. Which of the following writers remarked that you are your best thing? ये जो आपका नेट एग्जाम कैंसिल हो गया था, you are your best thing, you are your best things, you are your best thing. ये किसने बोला था, किसने बोला था? Where are you able to see, the themes of self-worth, impact of slavery? Yes, टोनी मॉरिसन अपने बिलवड में बोल रहे हैं. And all of you should write it at the top of your notebook to encourage yourself. Sometimes self-love does the magic altogether. When you're doubting, when you're at the lowest ebb, that is where, when you show a lot of appreciation for your own selves, you feel very happy. So how you're able to see that, that you are your best thing. If you have yourself, you have your life, you're able to walk. That is the reason a lot of self appreciation. कल भी हम लोगों ने यहीं से start किया था. Remember we talked about body positive, the fact that you're trying to affirm. Fat studies भी यही करवाने की कोशिश कर रहा है. So this is also very important for all of you to sort of keep in mind. So you are your best thing. All of you, you remember that जब भी met की गीत मैं मेरी favorite हूँ. तो you are your best thing altogether. Of course, written a little differently, but very, very important coming from Toni Morrison in Beloved. Okay, good. I am a sick man. I am a spiteful man. I am an unattractive man. I think my liver is diseased. These lines are the opening lines of very, very important work again. Very, very important work again. ये कहाँ से आ रहा है? And to give you a hint, we've talked about this work at the beginning, like this writer at the beginning. Good, good. Very nice, very nice. Absolutely correct, absolutely correct. So, what are you able to see? The Underground Man in Notes from the Underground by Fyodor Dostoevsky is beginning his story with this very, very bleak self description altogether. And that is the reason we are saying it is actually a work that is a precursor of existentialism, precursor to existentialism. If you compare this with the optimism that was there in multiple books like Leibnizian optimism, जो आपका even Voltaire Candide के अंदर question करते हैं एक तरह से, that optimism was getting replaced. Look at this. I'm a sick man. I'm a spiteful man. I'm an unattractive man. I think my liver is diseased. So, you're thinking all negative things about yourself. You're thinking all bad things about yourself. You're only thinking bad things, related to you. So that is what, Dostoevsky's Notes from the Underground, these are the opening lines. Opening lines of important works are definitely important. अगर आप देखोगे कि अगर 100% questions जो opening lines के ऊपर आए हुए हैं across all years से 20-30 years के भी मैं papers को उठा लूँ तो you will be able to see that majority of opening lines come from your world literature. जैसे आपका एना कैरेनिना हो गया, जैसे आपका of course British writing से तो आते ही आते हैं, जैसे आपका Pride and Prejudice वगैरह, बट ये भी वर्ल्ड लिटरेचर के कुछ कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट की वर्क्स हैं. ये प्लीज याद रखिएगा, नोट्स फ्रॉम अंडरग्राउंड. दैट इज द रीजन इसको बोला जाता है कि ये एग्जिस्टेंशियलिज्म को बताता है. तो अंडरग्राउंड मैन, इनको क्या बोला जाता है? ही इज रेफर्ड टू एज द अंडरग्राउंड मैन. ही इज रेफर्ड टू एज द अंडरग्राउंड मैन. एना कैरेनिना वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एना कैरेनिना वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इनमें से कौन कौन सी स्टेटमेंट सही हैं? इनमें से कौन कौन सी? विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स बेस्ट डिस्क्राइब्स एना कैरेनिना सिचुएशन एंड वर्ल्ड व्यू? बेस्ट डिस्क्राइब्स द सिचुएशन एंड वर्ल्ड व्यू. एना कैरेनिना अगेन लियो टोल्स्टॉय की वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वर्क मानी जाती है. So that is where you are able to see this question is coming in. It best describes her situation. It best describes her situation altogether. Okay, okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else that you're able to see over here? Okay, okay, okay. There are different answers that are coming in over here. D, very good. D, everyone is absolutely correct. D, there is no denial about this at all. I hope everyone is on the same page. D is absolutely correct. Okay. There are no two ways about it. D is perfectly correct statement that you are able to see. Anna's passionate spirit, her determination to live life at her own terms is very unique, because that was not something that, if you were a woman, you were not supposed to be having an individual identity of your own, right? You were always constantly स्टार्टिंग में ही एना के ब्रदर और उसकी सिस्टर इन लॉ के बीच में जो फाइट हो रही होती है, तो वही तो आपको दिखाया जाता है दैट अ वुमन इज नॉट सपोज्ड टू बी, शी नीड्स टू बी accommodating, she is not supposed to be having her own idea at all. So that is something which we are largely able to see. So that is absolutely true. Now, she's also a victim of rampant patriarchal forces, because at the end of the day there'll be so many masculine characters who'll probably assert themselves, but because Anna is a woman, she is succumbed by patriarchal forces. And if you will see, please remember, she is actually committed. Please remember that. क्योंकि question कह रहा है उनकी situation क्या है. The fact that she ultimately, so she is, at the beginning, she is of course committed, but okay, fine. We are also able to see that this commitment kind of becomes a little lax towards the end, but she is expected to be committed. Okay. Now, if you see this, the B option that all of you are saying, Anna's choices were more an outcome of passion and instinct, that is not entirely what is being depicted eventually also, because she kind of has an understanding of it. So ye thoda sa आप careful rahega. Even when you look at the answer scripts, the worldview part altogether, that you are largely able to see, people have marked ADE as the option, according to the answer scripts that were there. So that is another thing, but we will discuss this. This is a cult work, this is a must read work, this is a very important work that you are largely able to see altogether. So please sort of keep this in mind. अब आ जाते हैं सम ऑफ द वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट मैच द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चन से, जो आपको हर हर नेट के पेपर में दिखने को मिलते ही हैं. ठीक है, हर नेट के पेपर में यू विल बी एबल टू सी दैट दीज काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आर कमिंग इन. कैरेक्टर और नॉवल बताइए. सीध का कैरेक्टर कहाँ पे देखते हैं? वेरी गुड अनु, एक्सलेंट, वेरी गुड. बिलवड के अंदर सीध का कैरेक्टर आ रहा है. So 1987, Toni Morrison की novel set, in the period where you are able to see that this is also a neo gothic work that it's being told about. Okongo का character, things fall apart. Very good Anu. Okongo, very good Rahul. Okongo का character things fall apart में आ रहा है. ऑफ्रेड का कैरेक्टर कहाँ पर है? ऑफ्रेड का कैरेक्टर इज इन, ऑफ्रेड का कैरेक्टर कहाँ है? Handmaid's Tale, excellent. The dystopian work that you're able to see, talking about how handmaids, the fertile women, are helping produce babies, for the people who are rich and mighty altogether. So that is absolutely correct. Very good. Well done. So what are we able to see? We're able to see, and Winston, very good. Winston Smith is a protagonist of George Orwell's dystopian work, that is 1984. ठीक है, 1984 के dystopian novel के protagonist हैं ये. सारी के सारे works, they are cult works, they are epic works. You do get questions on these. So Seed is beloved, Okongo is things fall apart, right? Offred is a character that you're able to see in Handmaid's Tale altogether, and Winston Smith is in 1984. Okay, story को match कीजिए with the writer. Story को match कीजिए with the writer. What is the correct answer over here? A simple heart, a simple heart, a simple heart. कौन लिख रहा है? If I have to give you a hint, the same writer, the writer who produces Emma Bovary, who's writing Emma Bovary, who's that person? French writings. Very good, very good. A Simple Heart is a part of the three tales that we're able to see. And this is written by Gustav Flaubert, right? This is written by Gustav Flaubert altogether. All right. So please keep that in mind. All right. Please keep that in mind. This is also something which is really important. For all of you to sort of keep in mind, थोड़ा सा जल्दी से इसको करते हैं. All right. So that is there. An Outpost of Progress is written by Joseph Conrad. All right. ये Cosmopolis एक magazine के अंदर publish भी हुआ था. So this was written by Conrad. Conrad was writing this particular work. Conrad was the writer who was writing this particular work. I'm actually trying to escape from this 10-minute indication that had come in, so sorry. Yeah, okay, so this is happening. 6 feet of the country, as you're able to see, this is Gaudimer is writing 6 feet of the country. ये आपका आज थोड़ा सा होमवर्क है, ये सारी स्टोरीज को, थोड़ा सा स्टोरी कलेक्शंस को थोड़ा देखिएगा, बिकॉज हम शॉर्ट स्टोरीज पे बिल्कुल टाइम नहीं देते हैं। कुछ चैप्टर्स जो हम बिल्कुल प्रिपेयर नहीं करके जाते हैं, उसमें से सबसे पहला शॉर्ट स्टोरीज है, और फिर हमें लगता है कि पता नहीं क्या क्वेश्चंस आ गए हैं, जबकि हम शॉर्ट स्टोरीज बिल्कुल प्रिपेयर करके नहीं जाते हैं, हम उसको एज अ चैप्टर कंप्लीटली निग्लेक्ट कर देते हैं। तभी आई वाज सेइंग कि टिपिकली आई वाज मैंने जो लेक्चर प्लान्स कर रखे थे उसमें आई वांटेड टू डू लॉजिकली इंडियन पोइट्री, बट आई थॉट लेट मी गिव यू अ फ्लेवर, ताकि मैं थोड़ा सा आपको याद भी दिला दूं दैट डोंट निग्लेक्ट अदर एरियाज, ओके? Other areas also need to be done properly. All right, so please keep that in mind. A Horse and Two Goats and Other Stories. This is by R.K. Narayan, right? R.K. Narayan 1970 में आ रहा है. This is by R.K. Narayan. All right. Which of the following is not written by Margaret Atwood? Atwood is not writing it. Atwood is not the writer of these works. Atwood is not the writer. Very good, excellent. The Stone Angel is by Margaret Lawrence. Margaret Lawrence is writing it. बाकी सारे के सारे works Atwood के works हैं. थोड़ा जल्दी करते हैं, ठीक है? थोड़ा जल्दी करते हैं. Who's the first writer of The Flies, an adaptation of Electra Myth? Electra Myth, The Flies, 1943 play जो ये आ रहा है. How this is also trying to talk about existentialism, tyrannical regime के background के अंदर लिखा गया है. Correct. This is Jean-Paul Sartre. This is Sartre who's writing it. So The Flies is an adaptation of your Electra Myth. ठीक है? Adaptation of the Electra Myth that you are able to see. So this is written by Jean-Paul Sartre. Jean-Paul Sartre is writing this particular work. The Flies is written by Jean-Paul Sartre. Which of the following novels is written by Patrick White? Which of the following novels is written by Patrick White? Patrick White, one of the first writers to get the Nobel. Correct, correct, correct. Absolutely right. Cry the Beloved Country, Alan Paton. That is not by Patrick White. Vivisector, which is telling you the story of a painter called Hertel Duffield. Hertel Duffield की ये story आपको बताता है. पैट्रिक वाइट के वर्क्स इंपॉर्टेंट हैं आपको, चाहे वो सॉलिड मंडाला से क्वेश्चन हो, चाहे वो वॉस से क्वेश्चन हो, चाहे वो विवी सेक्टर से क्वेश्चन हो, आपको क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं, तो पैट्रिक वाइट को करना इज काफी इंपॉर्टेंट. द विवी सेक्टर इज अ स्टोरी व्हिच इज टेलिंग यू द स्टोरी ऑफ हर्टल डफील्ड द पेंटर. ही इज ट्राइंग टू एक्चुअली परस्यू द ट्रूथ ऑल टुगेदर, and he's in the process of finding the truth, he's literally like a vivisector trying to analyze the lives of people around him. Which among the following are correct? मतलब वो राइटर और उनके ओरिजिन, इनमें से कौन कौन से करेक्ट हैं? इनमें से कौन कौन से करेक्ट हैं? which are correct? which are correct? which are correct? ध्यान से देखिए, थोड़ा सा बताइएगा. which of the following are correct? Okay. So Coetzee is also correct. Coetzee is South African. He's now taken the citizenship of Australia. That's a separate thing, but he is a South African. Margaret Atwood is Canadian. So Margaret Atwood and Canada is also right. Philip Roth is not. Philip Roth is not Australian. Philip Roth is from United States. He's a Jewish writer. So he's an American writer that we're able to see. Orhan Pamuk is from Turkey. So that is also correct. Orhan Pamuk is from Turkey. That is absolutely correct. Graham Swift is not from New Zealand. He's from Britain. Okay. Graham Swift is from Britain. So J.M. Coetzee is right, Margaret Atwood is right, and Orhan Pamuk, they are right. ये तीनों के तीनों आपके सही मैच्ड हैं. बाकी दो, Graham Swift is Britain that you are able to see, and the other writer whom they had given, Philip Roth is American. ठीक है, Philip Roth is American. All right, so please remember that. Okay. Now you have to match list 1 with list 2 very quickly. Please make it faster. We have quick 5 minutes left. So Munira, Enuegu, Ikimifuna, and Maureen. These are very important characters, extremely important characters who are coming in. Munira का character कहाँ पर आ रहा है? और let's start with the easy one. Ikimifuna कौन है? Who is Ikimifuna कौन है? Very good, Anu. Ikimifuna ये आपको पता था, फिर आप आंसर कर पाओगे. ठीक है, तो ऑप्शंस में ठीक है आपका. तो इकीमे फूना इज अ कैरेक्टर हु इज देयर इन थिंग्स फॉल अपार्ट, जिसको कोंगो की फैमिली लेके आ जाती है, और नोवी अपने बेटे के साथ वो कंपेयर करता रहता है उसको. सो ही इज अ बॉय टेकन बाय कोंगोज फैमिली एज अ पार्ट ऑफ द पीस सेटलमेंट, बट उसी को ही वो मार देता है और सैक्रिफाइस कर देता है. तो दैट इज अ प्रॉब्लम ऑल टुगेदर. इनुएगो भी शायद आपको पता होगा, जॉयस ऑफ मदरहुड बाय बुची एम चेटा. जॉयस ऑफ मदरहुड बाय बुची एम चेटा. शी इज लिटरली ट्राइंग टू टेल यू अबाउट कॉलोनियल नाइजीरिया में विमेन को कैसे गुजारा करना पड़ रहा था. सो द जॉयस ऑफ मदरहुड बाय बुची एम चेटा, दैट इज वेयर यू आर एबल टू सी दिस कम्स इन. Munira is a character who's coming in Petals of Blood by Gugiwa Thiong'o. Petals of Blood by Gugiwa Thiong'o. Munira का character आता है. Munira is this school teacher, completely disillusioned with what is happening. So that is what Munira is actually representing. Completely disillusioned with what is basically happening altogether. So that is another major theme that you are largely able to see. Okay? That is another major theme that you're largely able to see overall. So please sort of keep that in mind as well. And lastly, of course, Maureen is in July's People by Nadine Gordimer. Anu got it right after that. So again, what are you able to see? The collapse of South African apartheid. ये सारी चीजें आपको पता चलती हैं. So all of these characters are there. You have Munira's character in Gugiwa Thiong'o's Petals of Blood, as you're able to see over here. You have, she's a school teacher, Munira. Enuego, Joys of Motherhood, Resilience को represent करती हैं by Buchi M. Cheta. Ikimi Funa is a character in Things Fall Apart from Chinua Achebe's first African trilogy ka part. Maureen is there in July's People by Nadine Gordimer, representing just like Hannah in My Son's Story by Nadine Gordimer, representing the white woman, representing the white liberal woman. Nadine Gordimer herself was a white liberal woman. Remember that. She was saying that, anybody who had brain at the top of his, eyes would agree that there is something which was unjustful happening to the other people and you couldn't have stayed quiet. She says that categorically. ठीक है, तो ये चीज आप प्लीज इसका नोट कर लीजिएगा. Which among the following are true in the context of Chinua Achebe? Which among the following are true in terms of, within the context of Chinua Achebe? Which among the following are true in the context of Chinua Achebe? Correct. Okay. Now, Chinua Achebe he is writing Arrow of God and Things Fall Apart. So first वाला आपका बिल्कुल सही है. Novelist as a teacher is a very important essay. Novelist as a teacher is a very important essay written by Chinua Achebe. That is also true. The name of the tribe that he depicted is actually Igbo. That is also true altogether. He is not Kenyan born. He's a Nigerian writer. ठीक है. इज नॉट कैनियन बॉर्न, तो वो बिल्कुल गलत है. और अमेरिकन लिटरेचर भी गलत है ऑल टुगेदर. एंड प्लीज रिमेंबर, एन abolition of English department is not written by Chinua Achebe. That's written by Gugiwa Thiong'o. All right. So that is not written by him. That is written by Gugiwa Thiong'o. Gugiwa Thiong'o, who wanted the use of Gikuyu in the the so-called classrooms altogether. He's the one who's actually writing this. Okay. Will we be able to do one more question? I think एक क्वेश्चन फटाफट से एक और कर लेते हैं जल्दी से. ये लास्ट वाला क्वेश्चन कर लेते हैं बिकॉज टाइम अप होने वाला है. मैं आपको वैसे बहुत सारे और क्वेश्चंस थे तो मैं मे बी एक और आज ही लेने की कोशिश करूंगी. लेट मी टेक द सेकंड पार्ट टुडे ओनली, क्योंकि आज अभी भी हमारे कुछ 20 से कॉन्सेप्ट्स अभी भी बचे हैं, बट वो मैं शाम को लूंगी, रात को लूंगी. तो प्लीज बी अवेयर. मैं आपको 15-20 मिनट पहले, आधा घंटे पहले आई विल टेल यू ऑन द टेलीग्राम प्लेटफॉर्म. लेकिन आज ही खत्म करके चलते हैं ये टॉपिक. ठीक है. ओके. फैमिश रोड इज बाय, मैंने आपको ये टेलीग्राम पे भी भेजा था कुछ दिन पहले. इट्स बाय बेन ओक्री, राइट. फैमिश रोड इज बाय बेन ओक्री, राइट. एंड दिस इज अ बुकर अवार्ड विनिंग बुक दैट यू आर एबल टू सी. ब्राइट प्राइज इज अ वर्क कमिंग फ्रॉम द पेन ऑफ Buchi M. Cheta, the writer who's creating, Inuego's character in Joys of Motherhood. Inuego's character in Joys of Motherhood. The same writer is writing The Bright Price, which is coming in 1976 by Buchi M. Cheta. Half of a Yellow Sun by Adichie. Half of a Yellow Sun is written by Adichie. Adichie is the writer. And The Lying Days. The Lying Days is a work that is coming from the pen of Nadine Gordimer. It was a semi-autobiographical work. Okay? It was a semi-autobiographical work altogether. Let me just stop sharing because, the meeting will, as it is, get over very, very soon. Like I said, I will catch up with all of you today itself to complete this part, क्योंकि इसमें कुछ-कुछ और questions भी बचे हुए हैं.